Let's talk about why Probio 5 is important. If you go to a health food store and you say, "Give me your best probiotic," you have them take you to the refrigerated section and they will give you a probiotic that has 30 billion CFUs and 50 billion CFUs. Some of them have 80 to 100 billion CFU strands for colloidal fungal units, and it's the amount of good bacteria that's in there. But why do you need that much CFU count? The issue is they are giving you a refrigerated kind. Ours, Probio 5, is not refrigerated. It sits on your counter, not a refrigerator. Our bodies are not refrigerators either. So if it has to be refrigerated, what is it going to do when it hits your mouth? Because the temperature of our body is way warmer than a refrigerator. The reason why they do that is because that most of the bacteria activates immediately when it hits heat and moisture in your mouth. So by the time it gets into your gut, only 20 to 30% of that actually has survived. So Plexus wanted to create a probiotic that did not have to be refrigerated. So Probio has Bacillus aquagilis. I'm not going to say that right, but you can look at your ingredients. It's a good bacteria, and it does not have to be refrigerated, as all of our bacteria is freeze-dried, so they have a longer shelf life. But Bacillus coagulus actually stays dormant until it reaches your gut, and then it can do what it's meant to do. Probio 5 also has a bacteria called Aspergillosis, which is a yeast. But you may ask, why would you put a yeast in a product that is fighting yeast? But Aspergillosis is a good yeast, and it fights off bad yeast. We also have a fungal killer in our Probio 5 called Ketonus. To give you a little background about the fungus in your gut, the fungal cells all have an exoskeleton, and it's like a beetle bug. So if you want to smash it, you will have to crush the shell, so the shell around the yeast is called chitin. They are very difficult to penetrate, but the Ketosinus is able to break that shell and kill the fungus inside. So if you compare Probio 5 to those refrigerated probiotics that usually cost way more than our probiotic does, you are paying about 5 times less with ours. Plus, most of those lose most of their effectiveness before hitting the gut. Also, most of them only restore good bacteria, but they don't have an antifungal in it that goes after the yeast that is causing your leaky gut that eventually leads to so many of the things that we struggle with. We have people with colitis, Crohn's, digestive issues, most autoimmune diseases. They have tried other probiotics and haven't really noticed a difference. But when they get on Probio 5, they do notice a huge difference. And that's the reason that we are so successful with a lot of the things that people suffer from, because the Probio 5 is going in there and it's killing that yeast. And that yeast, it has a lot of reason as to why we are sick. Probio 5 has powerful ingredients and it's very affordable. All of our products come with a 60-day money-back guarantee. So I hope this helps you understand Probio 5 a little more.